When whispers start in royal circles, they rarely stay whispers for long. And now, the latest murmur rippling through palace walls has one name at its center: Zara Tindall. The very woman who spent her life staying out of royal drama is suddenly being pulled right into it. Why? Because people, and perhaps the palace itself, are quietly wondering if Zara could be the one to fix what Harry and Meghan left behind. But forcing a private woman into public life? That's a move that could backfire badly. It started with a wave of chatter online. Social media lit up with comparisons, admiration, even a bit of pleading. "Make Zara a working royal again," they said. She and Mike would restore dignity. It sounds flattering, the idea of being the people's choice, the sensible pair who could steady the royal ship. But here's what so many forget: Zara never wanted that life. Princess Anne, her mother, deliberately raised her and Peter without titles so they could live freely, work, raise children, build careers without being chained to the royal system. And for decades, Zara's done just that. She's built her life on normalcy. Equestrian competitions instead of coronations, family outings instead of photo ops. She's the royal who proved you can be blood without being burdened. But then came the Sussex storm. The departures, the documentaries, the lawsuits, the tension that left gaps in the palace calendar and cracks in the institution's image. And now, in a twist of irony, the very family that once prized Zara's independence might be eyeing it as an asset. Because to them, she represents something the monarchy desperately craves: calm, grounded reliability. The kind of no-drama image they lost when Harry and Meghan walked away. Still, let's be honest, the idea of drafting Zara back into public duty isn't noble, it's desperate. Royal insiders may call it a natural evolution, but many see it for what it is: a patch job, a scramble to fill the royal rota with familiar faces. And who better than the one woman the public already loves for her authenticity? But that's exactly the problem. You can't mass-produce authenticity. You can't take someone beloved for being normal and then turn them into a full-time symbol of the crown. It doesn't work that way. And Zara knows it. Because when you join the firm, you don't just gain a title, you lose control. Every outfit, every glance, every comment becomes a headline. Your friends become sources. Your life becomes property of the press. Zara watched that cycle chew up others before her: Diana, Sarah, Meghan, women who learned that the royal spotlight never stops burning. Why would she step willingly into that fire when she's built a peaceful, respected life outside it? And yet, the pressure builds. The king's workload grows heavier. William and Catherine's responsibilities keep expanding. The family is stretched thin. Public events that once had a dozen working royals now have half that number. The institution wants more hands, more smiles, more stability. But what it really needs, and what it can't force, is trust. You can't rebuild that by pulling in unwilling relatives and expecting the crowd to cheer. It's also worth remembering what happened last time the palace tried to fill a void. They offered Harry and Meghan the world, then took it away when the couple tried to do things on their own terms. The Queen's message was clear: there's no half in, half out. So what would Zara be signing up for? Full public duty, or another trap where freedom comes with fine print? Either way, she'd be giving up what and fought to protect for her children: the right to choose. The truth is, this story isn't about Zara at all. It's about an institution that hasn't figured out how to modernize without losing its soul. It's about a monarchy trying to look relatable while clinging to the past. Zara just happens to represent what the public wants the royals to be: hardworking, family-oriented, unpretentious. But that's not a role you can hand out at Buckingham Palace. It's a personality, not a position. Of course, the online chatter makes it sound simple. Zara and Mike would be perfect, one user wrote. Finally, royals who feel real. But being real inside an institution built on image is a contradiction in itself. The moment Zara accepts a royal post, the media would pounce, not to celebrate her, but to find her flaws. The press that loves her now for staying quiet would turn the minute she spoke up. That's how the game is played, and everyone in that family knows it. So if the palace truly is considering this, they should tread carefully. Because Zara's charm lies in her distance. Her normalcy, her lack of interest in drama, that's why people trust her. Take that away, and you risk losing one of the last royals who actually feels human. And the monarchy can't afford to lose that, not now, not ever. But maybe that's the real question we should be asking: why does the palace need saving in the first place? Why is every scandal, every absence, met with a rush to replace someone, as if royalty were a role in a play? The truth is, you can't fix public trust with a new face. You fix it with honesty, something in short supply behind those palace gates. Still, as the whispers grow louder, it's clear one thing hasn't changed. When the monarchy's in trouble, it always turns to women to clean up the mess. From Diana to Kate to Meghan, now perhaps Zara, the pattern repeats. But not every woman will say yes. And maybe, for once, that's the power move the royal family needs to see. So what do you think? Should Zara step up, or stay out of it? Tell me in the comments. And if you, like me, think privacy is worth more than a palace title, hit like and subscribe to New Things, where we talk about what's really happening behind the royal smiles. Because when the palace whispers, we make sure you hear the truth.